Hello, my dear friends. Today we are going to understand the physical interpretation of some of the vector calculus tools, such as divergence, gradient, and curl. These tools are very useful in analyzing the nature of a field. So, let us start with the first one, the divergence. We calculate divergence of vector fields. So, if we want to calculate the divergence of a vector field, let us say in Cartesian rectangular coordinate system, then it is del by del x in ax direction, del by del y in ay direction, del by del z in az direction, and it is about the field. So this is the mathematical uh, equation. Now let us understand this. If you talk about this, so this f can be expanded with its fx component, its fy component, and its fz component. So if we solve this, then this will be del by del x of fx plus del by del y of fy plus del by del z of fz. Okay, so it is like it is showing the rate of change of that field in a particular dimension. When we talk about the whole thing, then this gives how much the field is expanding in a region, in a space. So this could be called as expansion, and this will be a single digit uh, quantity. Uh, so it will be a scalar quantity. So if you calculate divergence of a field, you will get that how much the field is expanding in nature. Like if we calculate the divergence of a sun rays around sun, then we will definitely get a finite value of this expansion because the rays are expanding in nature. Similarly, the converging thing. So let us say a negative charge. There the electric field used to converge on that charge. So we will be having a negative divergence of that field, which will state that the field is converging in nature. Let us talk about the second quantity, which is gradient. So gradient is also the expansion, but this is the we are calculating the expansion of a scalar quantity. So we calculate the gradient of scalar quantities. Okay, so it is del by del x of ax in ax direction plus del s by partial differentiation of s in ay direction, partial differentiation of s towards az direction. So this tell you how the scalar field is expanding in a particular direction. So this is going to give you a vector quantity. So divergence gives the a scalar quantity that it tells the field how much it is expanding, but overall, and the gradient of field will give you the expansion in the direction. So it can tell you that how much it is expanding in a particular direction. When we talk about curl is very different thing. Curls tells you that how much the field is rotating in nature. Okay, so if there is a field that is rotatory in nature, then we will definitely get a finite curl of that. Like a cyclone, this cyclone is circulatory in nature, it is rotating, so it will be having some finite value. But if you will calculate the curl of a field that is expanding in nature, then you will definitely get a zero value because that field is not rotating. Okay, and if you calculate the curl of a field that is expanding in nature, then you will get definitely get uh, zero value. That's why in EMFT we get the curl of electric field as to be zero, and we get divergence of magnetic field as to be zero, because magnetic fields the fluxes used to rotate in a loop. Okay, it is rotatory in nature, that's why the divergence cannot be there. And if a field that is uh, mm, expanding as well as rotatory in nature, then that they will both have divergence and gradient, like a cyclone. So cyclone is moving towards the earth and also rotating in nature, so we will have both a finite gradient, a finite divergence, and a finite curl as well. Okay, so if you want to understand a little bit more about some mathematical tool, you can just comment in the comment box. And please, if you like the video, you can just give a thumbs up. Okay, thank you.